Game, man, y'all know what's going on. Kenny B Young is straight from that T. I just jumped off the porch, but I've been jumped off the porch with Steve though. But I just jumped off the porch with DGB off the porch, man. Don't play game. Let's get it.
Your partner be talking in pillar, that's the sagging me out under V here. Little Nussy, I slept in the village, but doing all that dissing was.
All right, we got Kenny B off the porch with us today. How you feeling today, man?
Hey, I don't know we thugging right now, no cap. We thugging, we in the A with this shit, with the vibes.
Yeah, what do you got working on here in Atlanta for this trip for you, man?
Shit, right now, after this, I'm finna go do a DJ Smile. But basically, I just been having meetings and shit down here too, like, you know what I'm saying, like business meetings and shit that I supposed to been did and caught up on from my city. But while I'm out here, I'm just taking care of everything that I, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Okay. How do you like working here compared to back at home?
I really don't be working back home because like my city so small, like Fort Worth so small. At the same time, it ain't shit to do but go to the studio and shoot a video type shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or it's like street motherfuckers that got interviews or, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like this, like setups and all that. You gotta go out and be successful to do some shit, man. You gotta go out and do that.
So what's life like in Fort Worth these days, huh?
In Fort Worth, shit, beef, straight exit. Shit, what that be popping in Fort Worth? Really nothing, bro. Just beef. Like, that's what people don't be understanding. Like, from Dallas and Fort Worth is different. Like, that shit different. It's the DFW, but it's a whole nother side when you go to Dallas. Like, motherfuckers don't talk like us. Motherfuckers don't walk like nothing. Like, it's different. It's fuck. Like, that shit's so different.
Yeah. And you from Stop 6, right?
Yeah, I'm from Stop 6. The trenches.
Yeah. What can you tell someone who's never been to Fort Worth about Stop 6?
See, if you ain't never been to Fort Worth, like, soon as you hear about Fort Worth, if you interested in that, I ain't gonna say, like, you gonna hear about Stop 6 off the rip. Like, you gonna hear about Stop 6 off the rip because that's the first place they gonna tell you, like, to be careful, that don't go type shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the first place they gonna say this is the danger zone, and a few more hoods around Fort Worth is the danger zone. But the main one you gonna hear about is Fort Worth. Stop 6. You know what I'm saying? So, really, if you don't come out that bitch tripping or trying to be on the block as a new nigga and we don't know you type shit, then that's the only way it can be some friction or some static like that. Like, other than that, it ain't no problems. You can be smooth in that.
So how old were you when you first jumped off the porch?
How old was I?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think I ever had a porch. Man, I used to, on my mama, like, every time I be talking to my people and shit, I call somebody for a motherfucker won't think I'm lying. Like, no cap, bro. I've been smoking since I was like 3 years old. Like, on my mama, I call my daddy, and my daddy will tell you, like, I've been smoking since a young, not like consistently, not like smoking every day, keep smoking, you see what I'm saying? But when I first ever smoked a blunt, I was 3 years old. See what I'm saying? And I had a cousin, I had a dyke cousin, she was like, turned to a nigga and shit, so she was teaching me how to brush my hair and shit, like put my little hand in the water and shit, put the brush in the water, rub it on with the brush and shit, we were smoking and shit like that. And then my mama was so gangster, my daddy was the OG of the hood and shit, so he wasn't with us, like he wasn't in my mama household and shit, so they used to come to the door, like, cause my mama house got raided when we was young. It got raided when I was like 3. So ever since then, all my big brothers and sisters, I was the youngest, all my big brothers and sisters used to just come and be on the door and act like the police and shit. And I used to get real scared and like go under beds and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like this. So I ain't gonna lie, I've been off the porch and like fighting, everything, smoking, whatever. I've been off the porch and we stayed in some apartments, so I've been out, you know what I'm saying? On game.
And talk to us about the police coming to your school to arrest you.
Police coming to my school?
Yeah.
That was really some dumb shit on my end, because at the same time, we was in the streets and the projects, basically like not going to school, no days, none of that shit, like robbing, doing a lot of little shit that typical, you know what I'm saying, typical teenagers do, regardless if you had the shit or not, you just doing the shit cause, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't have that shit, so we were robbing shit and doing that we do. So I ain't never go to school or do none of that shit. So one of the days I tried to go to school, I guess they alerted the police department that I was present that day, you see what I'm saying? So after lunch, they just came to my class and just took me to jail on aggravated robbery. I ain't, see what I'm saying? I knew what it was, but, you know, nigga act dumb and those, see what I'm saying? All that little extra shit. But it wasn't even, I mean, going to jail from school, it always come with a lot, because first of all, you went to jail at school, so now you can't even come back to that school. You banned from that school. You got to go to an alternative school. See what I'm saying? You got to go to a lot of shit. But me, I'm so smart, like, I ain't gonna go into all the details about what happened in the case and shit, but I'm so fucking smart. I done got these folks to believe some whole more shit, and I done went up to my alternative school and told them they done dropped my case. So how am I banned from this school? So now they done put me back in this school and shit, and I still got the case and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was really like I was just on some finesse shit as a young nigga. Like I told them they dropped my case. They had picked up the wrong person, so they had did the paperwork, switched me, all type of shit. But I still had the case. But like a month later, sitting in jail, not talking to them folks, not saying nothing, they dropped it though. Cause it's in my city, it's like it used to be. It ain't no jail like that no more. It used to be a jail called Mansfield, where you go to Mansfield and you sit like 14 to 21 days, and if you know evidence on you or whatever, they gotta let you go, type shit like that, regardless of the case. Like they gotta let you go. So shit, they let me go on their own.
Did you end up finishing school, or did you drop out?
Nah, I ain't finishing school, cause I really want to say drop that. I got kicked out of school. I got kicked out of school on some shit like not going. See what I'm saying? Like I missed so many days. But this the thing though. Me, I always played basketball. Like everybody thought I was gonna blow out playing basketball. Like that was my whole thing. Like I used to watch every game, Sports Center, like headbands, everything. Like wow, on God, like wow, that shit. So everybody just knew I was going to the NBA. So after that, I had to keep my grades so far enough for me to even play basketball. See what I'm saying? So when I'm getting all my grades steady, you know what I'm saying? They steady looking right and shit, looking right. So when I get to the 12th grade, I already had like 21 credits and shit. See what I'm saying? And you need 24 credits to graduate in my school. I had 21. So when I got kicked out, I had 21. They was like, it basically when I wasn't kicked out, she basically told me like, you missed this amount of days. So you won't be graduating with all the other kids. You will just like graduate like in the summer type shit. And I'm big on embarrassment. Like I don't like that. Like if I ain't graduating with everybody, I just might as well not come type shit. So I just stopped going. I just stopped going. Fuck it. If I ain't graduating with them, I ain't graduating with nobody.
So what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons you learned while being out in the streets?
Life lesson? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I had to learn a life lesson, like, don't ever think it can't happen to you type shit. See what I'm saying? Like, in the streets, like, far as bitches, far as drug dealers, far as getting robbed, whatever, don't ever think you just can't, like, it can't happen. See what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I was moving, like, everything that happened to somebody, like, they had died, or this happened, or this happened, but in my back of my head, I'm always like, hell no, that can't happen to me on type shit. I'm too, see what I'm saying? I'm too this, I'm too that. Nigga ain't gonna rob me. I know I shoot good. I know I will do something, all that. But anything can happen. You can be a situation where you can't get to your, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. So at the same time, then that I think like that and move like that, like should be a little smoother. See what I'm saying? I used to go to deep ass parties with all the obstacles because I know like I'm like that. See what I'm saying? But at the same time, it could be 10 of them like that and just me. See what I'm saying? So I had to start thinking like, it ain't about being scary, and then it's basically about being smart at the same time. Like, think.
So how long you been making music now?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been making music so fucking long though. Like 6th, 7th grade, I used to be in 6th, 7th grade. Hey, here got a weed in here. 6th, 7th grade, I used to be in the this thing called the military ball. Y'all know what that is? I mean, military ball is like I used to be in JRTC.
Okay.
I used to be in JRTC, but only because, like, if you play basketball, you gotta take 2 more courses. Like, you gotta take 2 more, either JRTC or like choir or something. I wasn't going to choir or something. I'd rather be the nigga holding the shotgun in JRTC or something before I go sing. Nah, I ain't doing that. So boom. But really, I think if I would have been quiet, it would have been better type shit. You see what I'm saying? So boom. Before that, like 6th, 7th grade, I've been making music and shit, like performing talent shows and shit. So I've been doing it. But like taking it serious, putting that shit on racks and shit, probably like 3 years strong, 4 years, like 3 years. Then I signed, so 3, 4, something like that.
Who were you listening to that kind of influenced you to want to be a rapper?
I ain't gonna lie, T.I. was my favorite rapper of all time, like, cause everybody used to say I looked like T.I. then, like, cause I was like a bald-ass young nigga, but I had all caps though, like I had all silver teeth, and I used to rap and shit like on my karaoke and shit. I used to always rap, and I used to always listen to T.I. Like, you remember that song they did, what that is, Soldier Girl? Mm-hmm. Soldier Girl with Lil Wayne them on that bitch. I used to know T.I. whole part, like whatever you like, whatever. Like, I knew every T.I. song. So basically coming up, that's probably who I say like I looked up to, basically, like, see what I'm saying? On some rap shit. Yeah.
What was the first song that you had that kind of popped you off?
This hip hop remix. Black Youngster hip hop remix. Okay. Yeah, it popped me out because at the same time I knew I could rap. I knew I was hard as fuck, but I just knew it just had to be one more thing. Like, a motherfucker I gotta make somebody notice me type shit. Like, so I had to, like, I always been a thinker. So I had to think like, all right, so how I'm gonna make somebody notice me in this area in time? What is people talking about? What is people doing? You see what I'm saying? So I had to do it like that. So now that I'm thinking about what is people doing, what is people talking about, this song already big as hell. See what I'm saying? Everybody jumping on the remix. So I listen to the beat. I'm like, I know if I go crazy on this bitch, the whole city gonna go crazy because this was popping right now and the beat was popping in it. See what I'm saying? This shit gonna go crazy because at the same time, this is what it is. This Kenny B on the Black Youngster beat. See what I'm saying? It's undeniable. No cap. This shit undeniable. Hey, close that door.
Have you been surprised by how many people are fucking with your music?
Yeah, I've been surprised on a daily. Like, we just left Lennox and motherfuckers. You Kenny B. Like for sure.
Way out here in Atlanta.
Yeah, everywhere I go, like, I ain't gonna say like, cause there's a lot of people that don't know me, but for the motherfuckers that know me, like every city I go to, like somebody gonna know me type shit, you know? Like somebody gonna know me, like even if it's one person out of 1,000, like somebody gonna know.
Yeah. And you've had a lot of big rappers reach out to you as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like a lot of, like to this day, I be listening to artists and shit that I fuck with and shit, and I just tag them in some music and shit, and then when I put that shit to tag, then they already hit me up trying to do a song and shit, type shit, you know? So that shit be straight, that shit be cool, like, I'm already fucking with your music and shit, you already hit me up on some, see what I'm saying? I ain't no bigger than you or nothing, I'm smaller than you, so it had to be on some genuine shit. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
Yeah, so Dolph was fucking with your music too.
Yeah. So basically, like, when I first started doing music and shit, I had left for work and I moved to the A. I moved down here like 3 years ago, but I stayed down here for like a year straight. And I was just basically going to strip clubs and shit, 16, paying DJs to pay my shit at the same time, like doing a lot of shit. But I was with people, I was with the gang them. So you see what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was out here alone. Like, I was with one of the niggas that's in the interview right now, like Cut. I was with Cut. I'm with niggas like Gutter out here, see what I'm saying? Everybody in the A I'm tapped in with, like, they good out here, see what I'm saying? Like, it's good. That's why I was on, what that shit called? Old National and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was on all that. So,
how'd you deal with Alamo come about at first?
Basically, like, doing the shit I'm doing right now, like, working on some independent shit as far as, like, doing everything by myself, like, going outside and having my management record a video of me or just on some freestyle shit, rapping freestyle and shit in the Say Teaser poster or World Star, just some shit like that. Then the label hit my DM type shit, like, come up to New York, let's have a meeting, let's do this. So when I went to have a meeting, they started talking numbers and shit, and it made sense to me at that point. See what I'm saying? It made sense to me at that point. But as we got farther down the line, shit stopped making sense, and I ain't like it. See what I'm saying? I ain't like the position I was in. I'd rather be independent.
So what advice would you give some other upcoming rappers who are getting some labels?
Yeah, for sure. I got artists and shit, so I'll give them advice all the time. Like, I got an artist from Mississippi, his name SK. See what I'm saying? I be getting all my artists advice, like Lihl Maury and shit, like, cause I done already been through that shit. I already signed this shit and been to labels and met every store, all that shit. So it's really like, see what I'm saying? It's like, I get paid for my music now. Like after saying, he come right to me. He don't go to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Like when you can do it like that, other than having to ask a label when you can drop or ask a label, can I do that? Can I do that? So I'm saying I'd rather be my own boss and then bring motherfuckers in that. See what I'm saying? I already got the spotlight on me. If I bring them in, we all got the spotlight. So it's real nigga shit going. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So talk to us about NCG.
NCG, that's game. That's never changed game. Like it speak for itself. Like what it's called when it speak for itself? Self-explanatory. Like it's NCG. Like never change game. But really, why I made that, cause we had like in our city, it was 2 cliques. It was Glow Gang, CMG, the South Side, and it was us, FOE, the East Side. Like we was beefing with them, we was beefing with who, but like when we was going to war, it was only like a few of us after. Like every time, like it was only like a few of us after. So I'm looking around, I'm like, why the fuck am I screaming gang with these niggas and these niggas ain't even on that while I'm on that? So I'm like, fuck it, like I said earlier, I always felt like I'm on it. I'm like that. I'm the big woo-woo. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to say, fuck these niggas and start my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then anybody got a problem with that, we just going to run them over, like, period. Like, anybody feel like this some new game shit, y'all ain't know that, we just going to run them over, like, period. And then that's just basically how we start getting our name, basically like hood shit first. You know what I'm saying? Hood shit first. Block start beefing with other people in our hood, like going crazy. So that shit just built its own name, really. Like that shit built up itself.
And talk to us about this artist you just signed, this 12-year-old.
12-year-old Lihl Maury, no cap. Lihl Maury, the hardest 12-year-old in my city, like in the city, really. Like who? Like nigga better man Lihl Maury raw, like 12. On God, but I'm finna be giving y'all a lot of more content from Lihl Maury. This shit finna go up. I was gonna bring him and shit, but shit be happening. You know what I'm saying? So he the rawest. That's all I gotta say about that.
How'd you discover him?
I can smoke with y'all one time. I discovered him because my big cousin had called me, like he from my hood and shit. But at the same time, I don't be seeing. I know a few little kids in my hood, but I don't just be seeing little kids. Cause at the same time, it's like. You probably gotta throw that, okay? It's probably you can come in, cause it's probably like I just don't be paying attention at the same time while I'm on some other shit, shooting dice or something. So when he told me this who it is, and I searched the name up, I just like I fucked with that shit off the rip. Like I was like, he 12, oh yeah, it's a go, regardless. Like you know what I mean, not regardless, like cause your music gotta be at a certain point for me to like it type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was like a genuine, like little nigga. So I just come on with the game. I'm gonna turn you on one time.
And you guys got the video for Pop Hour.
Mm-hmm. We just did that.
Was that the first song you two guys did together?
Okay. Yeah, we did. We did the song at night, and we did the song at night and shot the video the next morning. On God, and I got my little bro interview and shit. We were gonna bring him out here and shit. So this shit finna pop, no cap.
So what's the music scene like in Fort Worth right now?
Beef. That's all that ever is, beef. Beef. Only time rap shit popping in my city if somebody beef or something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody rap. So if everybody rapping, you gonna drop a video and all your little partners and shit gonna be like, yeah, you did that. But his partners gonna be like, you did that, but it ain't never gonna be when it is. So I'm saying, cause I signed the deal. I was the first young nigga signed the deal in my city, period. Like, but it's I don't know, that shit just weird. It's like beef. See what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get beef out dissing. See what I'm saying? So that's what's going on right now.
Does most of the beef, does that stem from the streets or is it just rap beef?
We in the streets with that shit. I can't speak on nobody else. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say they not in the streets because I don't know them type shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what they got going on, I don't know what they capable of, but us, I can speak on us like we in the streets, for sure. Like, for sure. This shit was in the streets before rap. Like, this is still in the streets with rap, but we trying to get it out right now. See what I'm saying? We trying to get on the map on some other shit, because we really done did all the street shit.
What's it going to take for everyone to come together? Because we saw you guys kind of had a meetup recently, but it didn't look like it changed too much.
Nah, them not my group of fellas. Like, them not dudes that I, like, how to say it, like, them not dudes that I choose to hang around type shit. See what I'm saying? Because I go by codes and morals. Like, certain codes in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I go by certain shit as far as being a gangster. And there's a lot of people that ain't a gangster and don't go by codes and don't go by laws and shit because they don't got big homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got, like, I got so much backlash and all that shit from making that diss song from my own people. You know what I'm saying? But I've been beefing with people in my city for years and years, and them folks been dissing me, and I never respond like years and years. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to respond one time. So when I respond one time, everybody just felt like it was not everybody, but motherfuckers just felt like it was some clout chasing shit on some, you know what I'm saying? But I've been doing numbers with my own music before all that shit, so.
What's the single that you're pushing right now?
I don't really be I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, if you say an artist 100% independent, like I am 100% independent, like no management, no publisher, no, see what I'm saying? None of that. Like, I'm 100% independent in the streets with it. Like, I just got my name from the streets. I got my name from, some of the label helped me get my name, but at the same time, I've always been in the streets with rap. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the rappers where you can pull up to what they be rapping about, like, pull up to the address that they put in their songs and see me out there type shit. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, it's street, like, it's street shit. Okay.
All right, talk to us about your most recent project, Motel 6.
Motel 6, that's my most recent project, cause I ain't gonna lie, like, I done been through so much far as everything, bro. Like, my mama been in jail, like, damn near, I ain't gonna say damn near my whole life, cause I was living with my mama childhood with my mama from the south side, like, my mama gangster and shit, so at the same time, it's like, She wouldn't let us do whatever. Like, we'll still get our ass beat if we did some more shit, but it's like far as doing like what other kids had to do, we didn't have to do that shit. Like, we didn't have curfew or none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't cut you in curfew. It was just how we were raised and shit. And being raised like that, it got me like so fucking bad. Like, I was so bad. I was getting third party from every school. See what I'm saying? And my mama had some CPS shit going, like where CPS would come get all my mama kids. And every time they came and got me, I just run from like the north side to the east side, like the whole way. I'm young, so I got wind. I'm just running. And they were like, if he gonna be doing all that, then he can just move with his daddies, you know. You can just move. So my daddy came and got me in. Son, after I had got third party from my middle school and shit, so he just came and got me, and I moved over there.
And you had some big names on this project. Yeah, little TJ on there, Asian Dolph.
Yeah.
How'd you
I ain't gonna lie, my bad, because I ain't answering your last question. But why the album was called Motel 6, because basically my whole high school years, I ain't have a house and shit. Like, I stayed in every motel in the city. Like, see what I'm saying? But that's expensive as fuck, having to pay $50 a day type shit every, like, years. See what I'm saying? We had to pay $50 a day, years. And it's not like, it's just me and that whole, like, it's like 10 of us, like 10 of my cousins and like my auntie and shit. So it's like 7 of us on this bed, like 7 months on this bed. See what I'm saying? And this shit just crucial. Like, that's why I called that whole Motel 6, because any motel, any hotel, whatever in my city, like, I done been in that hole at least once or twice. See what I'm saying? Or stayed there. See what I'm saying? So shit, that's why I called it Motel 6, because everything just like real in my music, everything what I went through in life. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. You working on a new project right now?
Yeah. I'm working on a project called Kenny McCormick. You know Kenny McCormick on South Porch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause motherfuckers be capping like they gonna kill me in my city and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just named that whole Kenny McCormick, like Kenny B type shit. See what I'm saying? Kenny McCormick.
Who have you been working with on this project? Any features? Any producers?
Yeah, I really just been working with the gang on this project, like Mad Max, NCG Kyrie, Water Too Loud, YSN Flip, YSN Barrio, Lil Jug. See what I'm saying? Like gang members, like 6 J, everybody like. The whole gang, the whole NCG 24 on my shit. See what I'm saying? Everybody.
When do you think this project will be ready and you'll drop it? When do you think the project will be ready?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know. It really just be like some shit like I get my fans like, all right, boom, this how I do, cause I used to just do shit like drop it and then just, they won't eat it up because they wasn't expecting it or nothing. So now, like, I was at 70K for that Motel 6. I told them they got to give me to 100K followers for me to even drop this bit. So, like, in 3 weeks, they got me to 100K, like, quick. Like, that shit was going so fast. So, when I dropped Motel 6, it did what it supposed to do because everybody was been waiting. You see what I'm saying? So, when I got 100K, everybody screamed and it did what it supposed to do and shit. So, I basically gonna do some shit like that again. Probably, like, get me to 120,000 first because I'm at 109 right now. Probably 120K, then I drop that shit. See what I'm saying? It just you gotta give me something for me to give you something because I'm independent. See what I'm saying? I'm getting money from y'all listening to me. See what I'm saying? So y'all gotta work with me while I'm working with y'all. They gotta be like the streets. You know what I'm saying? Everything like the streets. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me something for me to give you something. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing free. On game.
All right, what else you working on right now? What else coming up?
Basically, bro, I'm just traveling right now. Just getting my sources in, like everybody that I supposed to been did songs with, like Ride Wave, Action Pack, like Dolph, all them, like everybody I supposed to been did songs with. I'm basically like just traveling the city, getting that shit done. Finally, like trying to wash my hands with the streets. I'm getting older and mature, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting more, you know what I'm saying, like more wiser. So I'm basically like on some rap shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I blew up too early. So you know what I'm saying? I blew up when I was like 16 and I was still young as fuck, still ratty and shit, like steady doing shit. So now I think I got myself together as far as grown. So you know what I'm saying? I can do that shit. And I'm smarter. Not just sign no bad deals and shit. So you know what I'm saying? I can read and do all the extra shit. Yeah. You know,
all right, Kenny. Any shout outs before we wrap this up, man?
Yeah. Shout out to Devil Chains Gang. Shout out to everybody that slept on that game. Fuck you, nigga. You don't get no shout out. You thought you were finna get a shout out. Didn't know. You a hoe, nigga. Your mama's a hoe. Your daddy's a hoe. Fuck you, nigga. On God. Shout out the whole NCG that supported me. On God. Shout out everybody that supported me. Shout out that game. Free my mama, nigga. Free King Day. Catch the body day, nigga. Fuck the ops, period. That's how we coming.
Your partner be talking in pillar, that's the same nigga hiding under V-Hill. Lil' Nucy, I slept in the village for doing all that dissing. What's wrong with these niggas? Lil' Keith, you a mad about a bitch.